Mark, thank you. Congressional and FBI investigations, White House confusion, Russia, and alleged memos that have critics calling for the possible impeachment of a president. It's a daily, if not hourly, stress on Americans watching this play out in real time.
Political analyst Peter Mathews is a professor of political science and sociology at Cypress College and the author of the book Dollar Democracy with Liberty and Justice for Some: How to Reclaim the American Dream for All. Welcome back.
Good morning.
Good to see you, Frank and Jessica.
This daily barrage, I mean, I think it affects everybody in some way. You say we've been through this before, something similar?
Nothing like this, believe me. I would just say most Americans are very content with their personal lives. They like to have friends, family, go out for, on a vacation. But this thing is that it's from the outside is coming in and impinging on their personal lives and shaking things up, and people are very unsettled right now. Lots of folks. And even under Nixon's Watergate situation, it wasn't like this. Not in the first 100 days of the presidency. This is the 115th day, and we've got this already.
Right.
It's quite amazing.
So more on that. Many critics want to compare President Trump to former President Richard Nixon, but you say Nixon's presidency and voter approval are actually quite different.
Quite different. Nixon's voter approval was 62% at this time in his presidency. Obama's was 65%. Trump's at 40%. It's quite a bit of difference. And also, the Watergate affair didn't occur till after the 4th year of the presidency. This is happening the 115th day and less than that, Yeah. So it's very different. People are concerned about the uncertainty, the fact that you really can't trust what this president is saying fully because he changes his mind, and a lot of investigations going on distracting him from his main platform that he wants to accomplish.
Even if you are a person who doesn't want to have this in your life, if you try to avoid it in the newspaper or whatever, it's everywhere. But you say some people are not?
A few people. I can imagine there's probably the young people who haven't gone to college. Because I can tell you from my students in college, they're very aware of this and very concerned what this could mean for their future and their job prospects and other things. So maybe the students or the young people who haven't gone to college or are working very hard, trying to make ends meet, they're focused on that mostly. And there may be an outside noise for them. It's not really directly involving their lives.
And are they better off for it?
Well, I'm not sure. I think this is a very critical stage in our history.
Yeah.
Everyone should be aware of what's going on right now and try to do something and talk to the members of Congress about it.
Now, critics are calling for the impeachment of our president, and to do so, actually, there's very specific and high standards of proof. What would they be? What are they?
One of them is obstruction of justice, and it just says formally in the Constitution, treason, bribery, or high crimes or misdemeanors. The misdemeanor part can be interpreted by Congress to mean almost anything. Even a dereliction of duty, for example, that's a loose interpretation, and Congress can pretty much use whatever reason they want to vote for articles of impeachment. But I would say the most possibility is obstruction of justice if this Comey memo blows up even further. Because, FBI Director Comey has written a memo when he met with the president, claiming, allegedly, that President Trump asked him to drop the investigation against Michael Flynn. That could be construed, if it's true, we don't know yet, as obstruction of justice. So there may be grounds for impeachment there. But again, it's what Congress wants to define as impeachable, pretty much.
If they decide to move forward with that, and it's a big if, because it would be a huge leap to go to impeachment from where we are right now. But if that happens, what would be the procedure?
The House would actually vote for articles of impeachment by specifying what the basis of it is. Once they vote for it, then it goes to the Senate for trial. So impeachment itself is not the removal of the president. The removal occurs after the impeachment in the Senate, actually. That's how it works. We only had 2 presidents impeached in our history, President Bill Clinton and President Andrew Johnson in the Civil War, and they were never removed. So this is far more serious, and we'll have to see what happens now.
I appreciate you being here this morning. For more information about political analyst and Professor Peter Mathews, you can check out his website. You can also follow him on social media. Thanks for being here.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.